Where the Broken Heart Still Beats is a historical fiction novel penned by Carolyn Meyer in 1992, targeting middle-grade readers. The book delves into the captivating story of a young girl hailing from a frontier Texas family. She is captured in a Comanche raid and remains in captivity for 24 years until Texas Rangers recapture her. Drawing inspiration from the real-life account of Cynthia Ann Parker, Meyer skillfully weaves together the limited historical records about her to create a poignant narrative. The tale portrays Cynthia Ann's transformation as she assimilates into the Comanche tribe that once enslaved her, making her eventual return to her birth family seem like imprisonment and torment. Meyer employs two distinct narrative perspectives to tell the story. We get a glimpse into the adult Cynthia Ann's voice as she grapples with her near captivity within her birth family, who are struggling to comprehend why the girl once captured now identifies as a Comanche tribeswoman. Interwoven with her perspective are diary entries penned by the fictional Lucy Parker, Cynthia Ann's 12-year-old niece, who is captivated by the Comanche way of life that Cynthia Ann yearns to return to. Although the novel unfolds Cynthia's journey through a series of flashbacks and time shifts, this summary will follow a chronological order. The story begins in May of 1836, shortly after Texas has gained independence from Mexico, forming the Republic of Texas. For the past 2 years, Cynthia Ann Parker and her family have resided in a compound in the northern reaches of this new territory. However, their peaceful existence is shattered one fateful day when a band of Comanche warriors raids their settlement. Tragedy strikes as the raiders kill and scalp the adults, while the children are taken captive. Most of the children, including Cynthia Ann's siblings, are eventually used as hostages or traded to other settlements in exchange for weapons and goods. But Cynthia Ann, at the tender age of 9, is taken back to live with the rest of the tribe, forced into a life of servitude. Her journey in the tribe proves arduous, particularly since the couple who adopts her is often harsh and unyielding. During her adulthood, Cynthia Ann, as she later reflects, intentionally suppresses many memories from her childhood. Her survival strategy during that harrowing time involves swift assimilation into her newfound family and community. Given her tender age, this adaptation process surprisingly unfolds seamlessly. She quickly learns a new language, all but abandoning English. Painful recollections of the violence inflicted on her parents during the initial raid that brought her to the Comanche are buried deep within her. She even assumes a new identity, adopting the name Najua. Over the next 24 years, Najua becomes an esteemed and cherished member of the tribe. Her elevated social standing is exemplified by her marriage to Pete Nakona, the tribal chief. With him, she raises 3 beloved children, one of whom grows up to be the renowned Comanche leader, Quanah Parker, a prominent figure in the 19th century. However, in 1860, during an attack on the tribe, the Texas Rangers recapture Najua along with her infant daughter, Topsana, affectionately known as Prairie Flower. Eagerly believing they are rescuing an unwilling captive, the Rangers return Najua to the surviving members of the Parker family. Much of the novel revolves around the well-intentioned but profoundly misguided and insensitive actions of the Parkers. They adamantly refuse to allow Najua to reunite with the husband and children she was compelled to leave behind. Instead, they attribute her expressed desire to return to the Comanche people as a result of demonic possession, which they attempt to remedy through extensive Bible reading. Following an escape attempt and subsequent recapture, Najua finds herself virtually imprisoned by various relatives, leading to her ongoing misery. Nonetheless, Najua's return to her people and place of origin compels her to confront a series of brutal truths about her journey into tribal life. Visions of her former self, Cynthia Ann, witnessing her family's slaughter and enduring abuse and enslavement flood her consciousness. Externally, she is hailed by the state legislature and gains a degree of celebrity as a famous Indian kidnapping victim. Despite this recognition, her life remains a torment, as she is confined to her family's custody, bearing witness to her daughter's gradual assimilation into white settler ways. Najua's only solace lies in recounting her story to Lucy, who possesses an insatiable curiosity about Comanche life. Lucy stands as the sole family member who does not ostracize Najua for clinging to the only way of life she remembers and understands. Through this relationship, the novel delves into the daily life of the tribe, drawing comparisons with that of the white settlers. In what critics laud as a fair assessment, Meyer highlights both similarities and differences while educating her audience about various aspects. such as Comanche hunting practices and clothing and food preparation. The novel concludes abruptly and sorrowfully. The spirited Topsana falls ill and passes away in her mother's embrace in 1862. Overwhelmed by grief, Najwa succumbs a few months later, never having the chance to reunite with her husband and sons. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.